Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds, but not before reaching the 45. That's an excellent return. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tries to get it to the running back. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Zips it down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. An inside deals now in the shotgun. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Finds his man. It's Moore. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. With the catch, it's Davison. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Thomas. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll feed the back again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught at the 30. Still running. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Going for his running back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's caught. It's Davison. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Quick throw to the left side. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Coverage seeker brings down the returner. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Moore. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. On the move now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. The ball snagged for a completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The back just come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge rush. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Moore. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime. And this offense clearly needed to make adjustments. But what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
Running through the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game, they're off.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ducks!
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to convert with a sneak. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To the air. It's Moore. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the ground. It's Davison. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Ducks keep the football on the move. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Moore. That's caught. It's Perry. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Away with the run game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff to the single back.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? From the shotgun to handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops it just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. Fires it on the move. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. He'll take a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The offense starts with excellent field position. Riding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. On the ground, it's Davison. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.